ranch. Glad you're here. For some reason, the batteries were totally dead in this Humvee. The Humvee has never had an issue with that. I don't know if we left a switch flipped or something, but something drained the batteries. And the problem with Humvees with dead batteries is they actually have two batteries. This is a diesel truck and it has two batteries. A lot of diesel trucks have two batteries and it's not really a problem. You can still jump them the same. It's because they are wired so they are still 12 volt. Humvees like to make life complicated and they are wired to where the Humvees are running on 24 volt power. So you can't just like hook another car up to it and jump it, from what I understand. So what you have to do is take these cables off and charge each battery separately, which I think I did. So I'm gonna put it all back together now and then see if I can get the Humvee to start. I don't know what happened. Something totally drained our batteries, and hopefully that's not a ongoing thing. Hopefully it was a one-time thing, because I'm just worried because I don't know why it did that. Everything is hooked back up. Now, moment of truth. See if we have any power. Not seeming like it. Give me a moment. Literally, as soon as I turned off the camera, I turned it and it cranked right up. I think it just hadn't been started in a little while, so it was having some issues. I love this truck, I just don't drive it very much in the summer because it is so hot. Like, there's no air conditioning in it, and that engine, you're like sitting on top of the engine basically. The engine is right there, and it's not well insulated. So this thing gets super hot in the summer. It's great in the winter. Well, that's actually not great in the winter because it's very drafty. It doesn't close up tight, so it's great in the spring and the fall. Do you see her butt? How she's missing feathers back there? They all have that. Well, most of them have that. And it's because they pluck their feathers off. They pluck the other one's feathers off. I've watched them do this. When they get up in the roost at night, they're next to each other and they just go, psh, and I've put more roost in. They have double the roosting space. We've even lost a couple chickens, so they even have more space. And they still all do it. That one actually is not one of the worst ones. There's some that look even worse than that. And I've tried everything. I've researched it. I don't think it's a parasite or anything because we have 3 other chickens that don't have it. And it's because those 3 chickens don't stay near these. Look at that one's actually really bad. Look how nasty its little tail looks. It's just gross, and it's because the other ones all they just peck at each other. And so 3 of them don't have it at all. They look perfect, and it's because they stay away from these 6 older hens. But the older hens all sit there and peck at each other and they actually eat the feathers. I watched them. And some people were like, well, it's a mineral deficiency. I've tried switching foods to find a food that has all the minerals. I've put oyster shells in there. I fed them their own eggshells back so they have enough calcium. I've tried everything. I think, maybe not, but what do you guys think? So here's the deal. I am a veterinarian. And if I can't figure out what's going on with these, I'm gonna have to take them to the vet to ask what's wrong with them, and that will be very embarrassing. I don't know anything about birds, I fully admit. I don't know much about birds. Was never interested in treating birds as a veterinarian. I wanted to do dogs, cats, horses, cows, goats, pigs, not birds. Birds actually kind of freak me out. Chickens I thought would be cool to own, but, and they're fine. I mean, really, this has been going on for 6 months, and I haven't done anything about it because, well, I tried a couple things, didn't work, but I haven't like worried about it too much because they seem fine otherwise. They still lay eggs, they still are nice fat chickens, and they walk around my yard and peck the dirt. They're still acting like normal chickens, they just pick each other's tail feathers. You guys have recommended before putting little like dresses on them, basically, these little like aprons or skirts kind of to where they can't get to. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. If you think Matt Carricker's gonna put a freaking dress on a chicken, you're wrong. And if I do, it just won't be on video because I don't want anybody knowing I put dresses on freaking chicken. But that's another problem. Hey, dude. Got his car, got his helmet, got his truck. He has
Which truck
Superman, Iron Man, Superman, Spider-Man.
Which truck is on it?
The Humvee.
Can we ride the next day?
You wanna ride in the Humvee?
Yeah.
Let's go right now. Can you do it? All right. Ugh. This boy is hilarious. So We have 3 kids. Our first 2 were girls, and so I was used to having girls, and the girls loved baby dolls, and they loved dressing up in fancy clothes with fake necklaces and earrings and stuff. They liked dressing up in princess gowns. They liked all that girly stuff. And I honestly was kind of wondering if our boy would see his older sisters doing that kind of stuff, and then he too would want to dress up in princess gowns and wear fancy earrings and necklaces and play with baby dolls. And and I'm honest in saying I never like told him, hey, boys don't play with baby dolls, boys don't play with dresses, and told them boys play with trucks. But this boy only wants...
I want to go out the gate.
All right. He only wants to play with trucks. He could care less about baby dolls. You gotta turn, you gotta turn, you gotta turn. Ah, we're gonna crash. He doesn't care about baby dolls. He does not, no, don't turn anymore, go straight now. He doesn't care about dresses or tea parties. He's so different. He likes trucks. He likes shooting his Nerf guns. He likes shooting BB guns. He gets all of his superheroes, Iron Man and Spider-Man, and he fights them, and they fight bad guys, right? He's just a boy.
I want to go see the hole.
He sees a car on the road, like he'll see a car and he knows that is a cool car. He'll be like, what kind of car is that? And I'll be like, that's a Mustang. And he's like, I like Mustangs. It's right there. And he'll see another car and he'll be like, whoa, yeah, did you see that car? What was that? And I'm like, that's a Lamborghini Huracan. And he's like, I like Lamborghinis. And I'm like, me too. Oh, we're going in a hole, guys. You sure you got this?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Whoa! You gonna climb out? Whoa! Whoa! Climb it, Link!
He scared the buddies away.
Scared the buddies. Good job, dude. You were really off-roading this thing, aren't you? How'd you learn to drive so good? You got it? All you, drive it in. Let's turn a little bit so you don't hit those tires. Nice work, dude.
That was fun.
You got it.
That was fun going in the Humvee.
Yeah, that was fun. Good driving. We got to go up to the bunker for a little work this morning. Has Lincoln ever ridden in the Humvee?
Yeah.
Like on the road?
Yeah, we took him to school in it one time.
Oh, yep. Yeah. Do you like this car? Yeah, pretty awesome. Yeah, we've ridden in it 2 times today. Yep, one more time. At the bunker now, we're actually taking some pictures to promote Mayor's St. Jude's run. Steven and Jake are also running the marathon. We're gonna do a little race real quick, a 30 meter dash or something. I'm gonna show these fools up.
3, 2, 1, go!
So back behind me, they're having a little meeting over here. We have a guy in here who doesn't work here. He's just in here. We've hired him to kind of show us some new ways to print things. So there's like, the way we've been printing, you put the ink on the fabric. Then there's some other ways where you actually pull ink out of the fabric. So it's sort of like bleaching the fabric to make a design. So instead of putting white ink on top of the fabric, you actually just bleach out the blue color, and it will leave a white fabric, or not necessarily white. You can make it any color you want. So we're kind of learning about that. Simulated process, is that? I don't know anything about it, obviously, but we're trying to get better. Better every day, even in the bunker. I just keep having my little side conversations with you guys. Right now, we're talking about an embroidery machine. Get you out of the sun. So right now, if we want to do a hat, we have to order the hats, and then we have to take them to a place that has an embroidery machine and pay them to embroider them, to put whatever we want on them, logos or designs or whatever. But if we could do it all in-house, it'd be great. So that's what we learned with the t-shirts. At first we were paying someone else to make t-shirts, and we thought, we'll just print our own t-shirts. And we did, and it's been awesome. And then we thought, let's do the same for hats. So we're trying to decide where we would even put an embroidery machine. It's quite a big investment, but t-shirts prove to be a really good thing for us to do. So we think that hats maybe as well. We're just trying to grow this business better every day. So this is called discharge. So once it goes through here, it's gonna be a little bit different, or a lot different probably, right? This is neat. I called it something wrong earlier. It's called discharge. So it just kind of brightens everything up, huh?
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Now I'm really curious. It does look really good.
So that's no ink,
No ink.
technically.
Hey, just big on top.
That's pretty neat. We don't have these shirts for sale. We're testing things. We got a little problem. So me and the upper management, hey girl, we raced earlier, and the rest of the guys in here saw us race, and they were like, "Oh, you didn't want us to race? Were you scared? You didn't want us to race with you?" And I was like, "I'm not scared. That character's not scared of anything." So I'm gonna race again. I'm gonna show these young bucks what's up. I'm gonna smoke them.
Hurt myself.
We're trying to talk her into running too. We're only doing this for you. We're trying to do this to amp up this St. Jude's thing. So you need to run this with us. All the boys versus Mare.
It's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause.
She can't watch me lose in my little.
Those are running shoes.
We'll get Jake to do it again.
Those are running shoes. You're good. Good to go.
If I do it, Jake has to do it.
Let's do this. Lincoln, you gonna race too? Yeah, buddy.
Me should get a head start.
Lincoln and Mare get head starts. We have put a finish line down. Look, it's even branded. Bunker branding finish line up in here. So we're gonna start over there, run straight to here.
Holy crap! That got
The guy who won was Wes at the very end. You can see him eat it. He was leaning so far forward, going so fast, and then he ate it. So he went for it. He went all in, so I'm proud of him for that. Mare, do you like this truck?
Totally.
If you ever want to take this like to the grocery store, just feel free.
To get the kids in it.
Yeah, if you want to go grab the kids, or have like a U day where you just go get the nails done and go to the spa, whatever, you're welcome to take the Humvee.
Thanks.
It's totally fine. This episode is sponsored by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is a service we've been using for a really long time. What are we having?
Burgers, and I'm really excited.
Burgers, let's see.
Not just any burgers.
Melty Monterey Jack out of focus burger. There we go. Melty Monterey Jack burgers. HelloFresh makes eating well part of your weekly routine, so you spend less time meal planning and grocery shopping and spend more time doing things you love, like driving off-road race trucks. Nothing from her.
I'm just gonna ignore you.
Love ya. Super convenient when you have it on hand because you're able to whip up dinner in about 30 minutes, and each and every box features farm to fork goodness with fresh, responsibly sourced ingredients. And then they have easy to follow instructions so that it makes it simple to put all those ingredients together. So let HelloFresh do all the hard work so you can just cook, eat, and enjoy week after week. We're gonna spend some time now and knock this meal out. You left those in a little. Did you not put a timer on?
No.
I would have put a timer on if I were you. Love you. For a total of $60 off, that's $20 off your first 3 boxes. Go to HelloFresh.com and use the promo code OffTheRanch60. All that information is in the description below, as well as a link. A little scraping to do, and then we're gonna eat, and then I have something else I wanna come.
Not HelloFresh's fault, by the way.
Yeah, I have something I want to show you. So give me a minute, I'll be right back with you. The thing I wanted to show you is my new tires. So I went on the BF Goodrich trip not too long ago, and they were debuting their KM3s. So this is that tire. These are the Mud Terrain KM3s. These are 35s, and these are for the Raptor. When I bought that truck, it did not have new tires on it, and I've put a lot of miles on it. So it's time. Since I have brand new tires, I was thinking, what should I do with the old tires? So I'm gonna do a burnout. Okay, I found a spot. I drove way out, real far away, found this road out in the middle of nowhere, It's in Mexico. The road is in Mexico. I don't think what I'm doing is illegal. I think it's just illegal if you're endangering people. I think that's like, if you're doing something dangerous, which I'm not. I'm gonna be going like 4 miles an hour and making noise and smoke. And I'm in Mexico, so it's fine. So I think it's fine. I think I'm away from people enough that no one will even see me do this. No cars in Mexico, so that's good. Okay, go right about, yeah, right about there. Ready? Ooh, sticky. I'm actually adding traction to the road, so you're welcome, Mexico. And there's a car. I'm gonna get in trouble now. I waved to that guy when he drove by. I was like, hi, and he was like, I think he's cool with it. Just chilling out here in the middle of nowhere with smoke all around my truck when he pulls up. At first he's like, oh, there's something wrong. And then he's like, oh no, it's just an idiot.
I don't really want a white horse in the carriage. I'm thinking more white Porsches and carrots. I need right here, cause every time you call, I play with this kitty while you play with your guitar.
What? Back from Mexico. You can see how it threw like this rubber all up in here. Very stinky in the garage too. I love the rubber decoration everywhere. Yeah, it's good stuff. Wonder if Mary wants me to do it with her car. Hey.
Hey, where have you been?
At the clinic.
Wearing a wife beater?
We should have just got 2 ladders, but I'm into it.